All right, you guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday. So today is our free Pride class. I just like an excuse to get you to bring your friends and for some of you to come back and visit me again. And so in honor of Pride Month, which is a special month to me, I have love is love tattooed on my arm, and I just am such a big ally for my community and just love my community so much. I wanted to just offer this class for you all. So I'm so happy you're here. We're going to open up our hearts. We're going to open up the back of our hearts a lot today. And we're going to do a little abs compliment of or suggestion of Scotty Taylor Jr. So, all right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to get started on our backs. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, good. I didn't know if people were okay, good. All right, and lay down. So your soles of your feet are together and your knees are out wide. And I want you to take your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly, and then close the windows of your eyes. Good, my friends. And I just want you to connect to your heart, connect to your belly, connect to your breath. Notice how you feel today. As always, we just take a nice gentle check-in without judgment. And I want you to focus on something today that I've been thinking about and I posted about and I've been really marinating on, and that is on resilience. Now, I don't like to go into a goal-oriented push through, like you could get through anything if you just hustle. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have already been resilient, getting through all the things in life that you've already been through. And everything you've ever gone through, I would bet has made you stronger. I would bet when something came up that you didn't think that you could handle, not only did you handle it, but you handled it with grace. And maybe the hard things you went through and you asked yourself, why me? Why this? Now you see why. Right? Maybe it led you in a different direction. When another door closed, another one opened. And so moving forward into this season, we just had a heavy full moon and the season of hard things coming up. I want you to remember how strong and resilient you are. Nobody told you life was going to be easy, right? It's meant to be hard. It's meant to show you how strong you are. It's meant to take you in a very specific direction that you're meant to go in. So go with it. Show up for yourself. Fight for the best version of yourself and the greatest journey that you could possibly have in this life. You're not going to get through that just going through easy things. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Again, big breath in through the nose. Fill up into the belly, the rib cage, the chest, the throat. Hold it. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And one more. Fill all the way up, your biggest breath you've taken in all day. And let it go. Let all that air out of your body. Release your hands to your sides. Close your knees like a book, bringing them together. Plant your feet on the mat. Fingertips can reach the backs of your ankles. And then lift those hips up high into a bridge pose. Squeezing those glutes up at the top. Getting your hips as high as they can go. And then roll it down one vertebrae at a time. So we're just doing a nice slow warm up, but opening up the chest, opening up the torso and the hips. Good. Let's roll up one more time, nice and slow. So you tuck the hips and then you go up one vertebrae at a time. Hip up at the top. Good. And then roll it down your spine. Good job, you guys. Just windshield wiper those legs side to side. Beautiful. And then bring your knees into your chest and start to rock and roll up and down your spine. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you'll cross at your ankles. We'll meet in a tabletop position. Oh, it's so nice to see so many people here today. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Kurz. Oh my goodness. All right, reach that right arm forward as if you're going to shake someone's hand and kick that left leg back. Beautiful. This is for you, Scott. Bring your elbow to knee right in the center line of your body. I want you to get nice and tight and then bring it on out. Exhale. Bring it in. Contract. Sorry, that's your exhale. Your inhale is to lengthen. And exhale. Bring it all in. And then lengthen. Right palm comes down. Left arm peels open, modified side plank. Flex your left foot, reach your left arm high to the sky. Good. And your balance is going to wobble here. I want you to try not to tuck that toe. If you keep it untucked, your core has to work a little bit more. And now bend your knee, if this is available to you. And then you'll take your left hand to the outer edge of your left foot. If that's not available, stay in your side plank. But once you're here, press the foot into the hand into the foot. You're opening up your shoulder a little bit more. Again, belly button in towards the spine to keep your balance. Good. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release it. Hi, Lauren C. Reach it up high to the sky. And left hand comes down. Left knee comes down. Let's take a cat-cow in between here. Inhale, belly drops, gaze comes up. Exhale, press it all away from you, belly button to spine. Good. Come back to your neutral spine. Left arm reaches forward. Right leg kicks back. Oh, this arm was meant to be ironic, by the way, for Pride Month. Inhale here. And exhale, contract. Inhale, lengthen. Reach the left arm forward. Right leg back, point the toe. Exhale, contract. Bring everything in. Don't rush it. This is nice, controlled, slow movement. Reach it out one more time. Contract it in. Good. Lengthen it out. Hand comes down. And then peel your right arm open, flexing your right foot. So again, challenge is to not tuck that toe. You need to tuck the toe. You're new to class. It's totally, totally okay. You haven't been here in a while. Christy, cough, cough. Just kidding. Bend your knee. Hand reaches for the outer edge of your right foot. A little crush. Pressing the top of the foot into the hand into the foot. Guys, lengthen it out. Right hand comes down, right knee comes down. Turn this up in your headphones if you need. Inhale, belly drops, gaze up. Heel, belly button to spine. Good, one more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back to your neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Hover your knees 1 inch off of the mat. Hold it here. Your right foot back and your left foot back. High plank. Hold the high plank for 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Press it back, downward facing dog. Tightening those hips back. Go ahead and walk out that first down dog of the day, my friends. Pedaling your feet side to side. Try to bring your chest closer to your thighs. Yeah, good. And you're just sort of shifting that weight side to side, opening up the backs of the legs and the calves. And then just go ahead and lower those heels all the way down. Again, chest pulling towards the thighs. Imagine I'm behind you, pulling your hips up and back. Good. Breath in and out. Walk your hands to the back of the mat, bending your knees when you need to. Good. And when you arrive in your forward fold, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, lift those knuckles high to the sky, relax your head and neck, hang heavy ragdoll pose. Good, shaking your head side to side. And then shake it, yes. Guys, opening up that chest, those knuckles are lifting high, bring those palms together to touch. And then release it to your low back. And your hands come down the backs of your legs all the way down to the mat. We roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Your head is the last thing to rise. Yeah, here we are. Reach those arms up overhead. Move the left headphone. Bring them to a prayer. Pull it down to your heart center. Bow your chin and close your eyes. I want you to call in something that you need right now, my friends. Maybe it's an affirmation, right? Maybe it's a feeling. Maybe it's something you're desiring from someone else. I want you to give yourself that very thing you need. Good. You always have the very thing you need right inside of you, my friends. Let's have a good practice. Open your eyes, lift your chin, reach your arms up. Take a baby back bend, goal post your arms, lift your gaze up high to the sky. Good, reach those hands up. Take a steeple grip so your fingertips come together. Every other finger is interlaced. Lift your arms up high to the sky. Lift up and over to the right. Side body stretch. Both feet firmly planted onto the mat. Your biceps are by your ears. Good, come back to center. And over to the left. Good. Come back to center. And then hands come through heart center all the way down, forward fold. So yogis, you take a halfway lift. And forward fold, walk it out to your high plank. Hold your high plank. Okay, remember when we had those knees hovering off the mat? You're gonna take them here again. You're gonna step that right foot in and your left foot in, bear crawling it in, hovering those knees. Your left foot back and your right foot back. Good, high plank. Let's do it again. Step that right foot in, that left foot in. Hovering your knees and left foot back. Right foot back, shift it forward, lower all the way down to your belly. Good, when you arrive, untuck your toes. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Zip your legs up. So like there's a zipper from your thighs down to your toes. And then you're gonna gently lift that chest up off of the mat. Not too much weight in the hands here. This is a baby cobra. And lower it down. And now this time, take your hands behind your back. Take that steeple grip again. So your pointer fingers are out. Every other finger is interlaced. You're gonna rise it up and then you're gonna lift those legs up off of the mat too. So reaching your pointer fingers towards your feet. Your feet are off of the mat. Your legs are as zipped as you can get them. Chest is hovering for 3. One more inch for 2. And good, lower it down. Good, yogis. Hands come back underneath your shoulders. Just press it up to an up dog. Roll over those toes. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time, a little bit quicker. Walk your hands towards your feet to the back of the mat. Beautiful. You're going to rise it all the way up to standing. Reach those arms up overhead. Bring them to a prayer. Pull them down to your heart center. Good. Reach it up. Down pose. And take a baby back bend. Goal post your arms. Lift your chest. Good. Arms reach up overhead. Take your steeple grip. And take it up and over to the right. Back to center. And over to the left. Beautiful. Come back to center. Hands come all the way down through heart center, forward fold. We take a halfway lift to neutralize our spine. Stick that tailbone out. And forward fold. Walk it out, high plank. Good. Beautiful. Shift to those tippy toes and lower all the way down to your belly. Good. Untuck your toes. Hands are under your shoulders first. Pull those elbows in. Tops of the feet press in the mat. Take a baby cobra. Lift up that chest. Maybe notice you can lift a little bit higher this time. Good. And lower it down. Hi, Rivington. Hands come behind your back. Take a steeple grip. And then lift the toes, point the fingers towards the toes. The chest lifts up off of the mat. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Good job. Hands come back underneath your shoulders. Press it up, up dog. And roll over your toes. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts high to the sky. Knee to nose, bring it in. And really crunch that in, get that ab work in. You're gonna kick it back, 3-legged dog. And then right knee, left elbow. Your left elbow, hold it. Bring it to your right elbow. 3-legged dog. and step it through low lunge. Good. Hold that low lunge and then rise it up to your crescent lunge. Arms reach up overhead. Now pull this hair back. Good, you guys. So try not to be on a tightrope here. I always say that, meaning if you're starting to wobble, your feet might be a little too close together. You can open up this stance a little bit. Shoulders drop down your back, biceps by your ears. Good. Now, we're gonna take eagle arms. So you're gonna wrap your right arm underneath your left, and then you reach it around. If you don't know eagle arms and this doesn't work for you, just reach for opposite shoulders, just like this, okay? But if you are, right arm under left. And then once you grab that grip, lift those elbows up to shoulder height. Good. Come on, Ruth. Get on the couch. Okay. Shift that chest forward for a power lunge. You're reaching those arms forward. Good. Hold it here. Your belly button's in towards your spine. You're going to slowly bring the weight into your right foot, and you're going into a warrior three. Reaching those fingertips forward. You got it. I know. We kicked off right away. Rise it up, one-legged Tadasana. Bring your left knee in towards your chest. Keeping that grip. I'm going to turn and face you. We're going to take an eagle pose. Cross your left leg over your right. Now, option one, kickstand that foot and prop it up. Option two, just wrap it around. Option three, wrap the toes around the back of the calf. And now sit 1 inch lower. And now lift your elbows up to your shoulder. Hold it here. So your Uddiyana Bandha is when everything comes into the center line of your body. Okay, we're contracting in. And that's what I want you to think about doing here to help you keep your balance for 3, for 2, and 1. You're gonna rise it. I'm gonna turn around, rise it up, and step that left leg back again. And then open it up, goddess squat. Okay, here's the fun part. I want you to just move. And I want you to flow. And I want you to maybe you drop it low. I didn't mean to rhyme, but that was cute. Good, Brayden. I want to see you flowing, kiddo. Yeah, good. So we're kind of opening up the hips, and we're just tapping into our bodies here. For 3. No one's watching you. It doesn't matter 2. And even if there were, it wouldn't matter 1. Rise it up, start pose. So bring those toes in, heels out. Reach your arms up high to the sky. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. Good. And maybe you close your eyes and you lift up your gaze and you shine as bright as you possibly can. And then you tap into what that feels like when you shine as bright as you can, and you can take up as much space as you possibly can. God, this sounds a little bit inappropriate. I'm sorry, Peg. Open it up, warrior 2. All right. Oh, she knows it though. It's a cover. Reverse it up and back. Roll those hands down to the mat and take your vinyasa. Step your right foot back to meet your left and go ahead and take your first vinyasa. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in, my friends. Exhale out. Beautiful work. Here we go. Left leg lifts. Knee to nose. Bring it in nice and slow. Good. Kick it back. 3-legged dog. Right elbow across the body. Bring it to your left elbow. Get back. 3-legged dog. Good. Step it through low lunge. You guys. From here, rise it up, crescent lunge. The stance is nice and open. Biceps by your ears, shoulders down your back. If you've been working out a lot this week, that hip flexor is probably tight. This feels good. Stay low. Keep it deep bend in that front knee. Now, arms. Left arm under your right. Reach it around. If this doesn't work for you, you reach for opposite elbows. But if you're in those eagle arms, elbows up to your shoulders. Good. So you're going to feel an opening behind the back of your heart here. Shift that chest forward. You're going into a power lunge, so you're reaching your arms forward. Yeah, not yet, Lauren. I saw you. Bring the weight into your left foot, and now launch it forward. into your warrior three. You're reaching the fingertips forward. You're flexing your right foot. You're pointing those toes down. Ooh, and then rise it up, one-legged Tadasana. If you need to touch down that foot for a second, you can. Reach that right knee in, cross it over your left, sit low. Eagle pose, squeezing those thighs together, squeezing the elbows. One side's more balanced than the other, so this is my non-balanced side. Good. You got it. This song is funny. Okay. Rise it up. Step it back. Crescent lunge. Open it up. Got to squat. I'm going to turn around. Go ahead and move, you guys. Whatever you need to do. If you want to dance. A little freestyle in my class. For 4. Yeah, you can open it up. 3, 2. That feels nice, right? 1, rise it up. Star pose. Reach those arms up. Maybe turn those toes in. Put your gaze. Taking a big breath of air. Exhale, warrior 2 to the top of the mat. Sealing the knife edge of your back foot down. Your left knee's over your left heel. Reverse your warrior. Beautiful, friends. Cartwheel those hands down to the mat. We'll take our vinyasa. I'm going to turn around. Good, Scott. Beautiful. Inhale, up dog. Pull that heart through. And then roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Good, friends. Breath in and out. Shift it forward, high plank. You're going to take some slow mountain climbers in. Go right and left. Don't come down to those knees. Right and left. You got it. 4, 3. Got to get that core. 2, 1. You're going to go side to side. Right knee to the left wrist. Left knee, right wrist. Going cross. Here we go. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1, press it back, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Rise to your toes. Bend your knees. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Good, yogis. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Take a halfway lift. Beautiful. And forward fold. Sit low, chair pose. Reach those arms up overhead. Good. Squeezing your knees together. Nice. Weights back in your heels. Good. You're going to take a chair swing here. You're going to reach your arms back and you're going to rise up onto your toes. Squeeze your knees together. Good. Lower those heels. Those arms back up overhead. Let's take one more chair swing. Reach it back. Rise to the toes. And then lower the heels and reach your arms up. Straighten out your legs. Good, you guys. Take a baby back bend. Open up that heart. Reach it up. And forward fold all the way down to the mat. Take a halfway lift. Good. Forward fold. Step your left foot back. Your right foot is forward. Good. And now take your right hand inside of your right foot. Feel the knife edge of your back foot down. Straighten out that leg. Peel it open. Triangle pose. Lift your left arm high to the sky. Good. And now I want you to take that left hand and take a half bind behind your back. So your left fingertips are reaching for your right hip crease. You're opening up that shoulder. Good. And maybe you lift your gaze up high to the sky. Good. Gaze down at your toes. And then bend your knee. Reach that right arm forward. And then reverse your warrior up and back. Now we go into an extended side angle. You can, if you have a full bind in your practice, take it here. Otherwise, you can either keep that or reach that left arm up overhead. I'm going to take a full bind just so you can see it. I'm looking at y'all. Good. Yeah, Juanita. So you're like, that left hand just comes almost like behind the booty there. Right hand in front. Nice. Good. Go bend in that front knee. And 1. Good. Rise it up, warrior 2. And then come into that squat. Hands come through heart center. Good. Swaying a little bit left and right. Oh God, it's the end of the playlist already. Good God, I think we started a little early. That's all right. We got this. And then take a wide leg forward fold. Good. And now crawl your hands over to the back of the mat. You're going to take a ninja squat, bending your left knee, right foot high to the sky. And if it's available to you, plant your left hand and peel your right arm open, opening up that heart here. Good. Might feel better to note here. All right, that hand down, crawl it over to the other side. Off your hips. Lunge. All right, step your right foot back to meet your left and take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, friends. Gaze forward, rise to your toes, bend your knees, hop or step to the top of your mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Take a halfway lift. Forward fold. Sit low chair pose. Reach those arms up overhead, biceps by your ears. Squeeze your knees together. Good. Okay, we take 2 chair swings again. Reach those arms back. Rise to those tippy toes. Lower your heels, reach your arms up. Again, reach your arms back. Rise up to your toes. And lower your heels, reach your arms up. Stay 1 inch lower before we go anywhere. Good, Scott. Straighten out those legs. Take a baby back bend, goal post your arms. Good, reach it up. And forward fold. Whew, nice, you guys. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Your left foot is forward. Good. Left hand comes inside that left foot. Seal the knife edge of your back foot down. And then you slowly straighten out your left leg and peel it open. I'm going to turn around. So we're here. Good. Beautiful, friends. Right hand takes a half bind behind your back. So I think everyone should feel comfortable. If you have any shoulder injuries, do not take this. I should have said that on the other side, but you probably know yourself. Good. Gaze in front of your left toes. Bend into that left knee. Reach and scoop something up with your left hand, and then reach it up and back to reverse your warrior. Good. And then we come into our extended side angle. So option to take the full bind from here. Option 2, just prop it up, keep that right arm behind your back. Option 3, reach your right arm up overhead. I'm gonna take the bind. Keep a deep bend in that front knee. Yeah, for 3, 2, and 1, rise up to that warrior 2. And then you're just pulling everything into the center, goddess squat. Hands at your heart center. And then wide leg forward fold. Parallel your feet. Hands come down to the mat. Nice, you guys. And now to the back of the mat, we go into our ninja squat. Bending your right knee. Flexing your left toes high. Place that right hand down. And peel your left arm open. Yeah. It's Pride Month's about having an open heart, right? For everyone. Yeah. That's what we're doing today. Hand down. Good, Brittany. Crawl it over to the other side. Beautiful, friend. And then bring it down. Square off those hips. I'm going to turn around. You guys take your final vinyasa. Nice job. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, yogis. Reach your right leg high and take your single pigeon on the right. Right knee becomes behind your right wrist. If you have any knee injuries, you can take a figure 4 instead. So for most of my friends, you're here You'll crawl it down sleeping pigeon. If you have knee injuries, you can come to your back and take a figure 4. They're both hip openers. Good. Beautiful, friends. I'm gonna look at you guys. We'll talk about resilience. You guys just pushed through a pretty challenging and quick midweek yoga class. Usually when our bodies are getting a little tired, our minds are getting a little tired. Prioritized your reset. Crawl your hands up to your hips. Tuck that back toe. I sit back down dog. If you'd like to flip your dog, you can bend your right knee, touch those toes down. I like to drop my hips and then lift them back up, gaze back over. Right arm up overhead. And then we'll meet back in a down dog. Good, Scott. Yep, good, Lauren. Left leg lifts. And single pigeon on the left. Good. When you're ready, you'll call it forward, sleeping pigeon. Good job, Brayden. Nice. Good, buddy. Square up those hips. Yep, good. Oh my God, I would do anything to teach Brayden a private yoga class. I know. Beautiful, guys. Remember, no one promised you life was going to be easy. If it was easy, you wouldn't be where you are today. You wouldn't have gotten through hard stuff, right? You wouldn't have the beautiful life you have. And even if you feel like you don't have all the things you want yet, just start to cultivate that feeling inside of you for what you already do have. It's an inside out approach, not outside in. Those things externally are not going to bring us joy. We get to bring ourselves joy, and then they come. Call your hands up to your hips. Tuck your back toe. Take whatever variation you took on the other side. If you flipped your dog. Good. And bring it back, downward facing dog. Shift it forward to a high plank. Drop down to those knees. Sit your hips back. Swing your legs out in front of you. And then go ahead and just come down to your back. That might be the end of the playlist, Lauren. I don't know what's going to come on next. Bring your knees into your chest. Let's take an easy twist. Just let those knees. Oh, no, it's not. This is your Shavasana. Knees to the right. Gaze to the left. Close your eyes. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't really need to do much. You just get to connect back to your body. And this is the beauty of yoga, you guys. Even 35 minutes a week. It's a homecoming. It's coming back to yourself. We get our adrenaline up in our workouts, and that is so good. And then we get to connect back to ourselves and our bodies and to our feminine. Even if you're a man, it's to our feminine side when we do yoga. Right? It's just the feeling, it's the being. Knees come into center, and I fall over to the left. Knees to the right. You can't have one without the other. You have to have the masculine and the feminine. So do your workouts and then ground yourself down. The beauty of your feminine side is you just get to feel and be and let everybody come to you. You don't go chasing anything. Sounds good, right? Bring those knees back into center. Let's reach for the soles of our feet. Take a happy baby pose. Pressing your feet into your hands into your feet. Swaying a little bit left and right. Good. And then release your feet. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself one last big hug. And I want you to make this count. Wrap your hands around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. Taking a big sip of air. Shavasana. Legs wide. Arms wide. Take whatever position you need that you feel comfortable in. way down. Come back to that thing that you said that you needed to give yourself at the beginning of class, and I just want you to focus on that. When you're ready to start bringing some life back into your body, my friends, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hi, girls. Roll out your wrists, your ankles, and reach those arms overhead. Take a good morning stretch. You know the drill. We're restarting our day together, having a fresh start in our week. And then roll yourself over into the fetal position to whichever side is calling to you, your right or your left side. This is your position of rebirth. So if you're having a bad week, we're starting over. And then press yourself up to an easy seat at the top of your mat. Good. We'll meet with our hands at our heart center. Bow your chin and close your eyes. As always, the most important part of your practice is showing yourself gratitude for showing up today, for making time for your self-care and your self-love. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. It's so good to see so many of you today. Come back. Hands come to your third eye center. May you think loving thoughts. May you speak loving words. And may your hearts be filled with love. We bow forward to seal our practice. Namaste, yogis. Good job today, you guys. A couple of quick announcements. I'm teaching next Wednesday, and then we're off the last Wednesday of the month. Also, starting tomorrow, I'm running the craziest merch sale. So 50% off of all my merch so that we can make room for some new stuff. So if there's anything you want, everything will be 50% off on the website. I'll post about it. But yeah, very, very excited about that. Okay, you guys, let's take a photo. Oh, wait, can I take the photo? Yeah, I can take the photo. Let's see. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3.